very good morning to you. I tell you, it's a live show right here on Quest TV, and this is the place to be on a Tuesday like this. Beautiful Tuesday it is, and of course, this is the 28th day month of January 2025. The month is fast running off. Yes, the first month of January put us into the comfortable with January, but then that's the month we pay the bills for the students to resume back. My name is Shedrack Saxonodu. And the Sports Supreme. It's sports shop right here on Quest TV, and we're approaching to you from the top hill of Delta as Bolu, Asaba. Of course, is a program you can always catch up with us at Startimes Cable Network on 236, and of course, Abo TV. Abo TV is an app that you can easily download on your Play Store, and you'll be with us as global as ever because you see us across the world. You can also catch us up on Moplex TV, and be with us as lovely as ever. Yes, we'll be talking about a big look on stories this morning on the Nigerian Premier Football League, which has come back from resumption. You know, they've been on break for the past 2 weeks, and they're back. Of course, good games played yesterday with Aqua United. In fact, my beautiful lady in the building. How are you doing, Mama?
Good morning.
Yes, I want to believe that the guests we wanted to meet you. So just acquaint us who are we looking at. I mean, just introduce yourself to the guests and of course viewers and tell us about what you're here for, talk about Walkathon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nkechi Ukome, and I'm the founder and coordinator of Fostering Hopes Foundation. So it was founded to support low-income families so their children can learn in place. So we all know how certain times, because of financial hardships, parents are forced to send their kids to distant relatives who are more well off on the hopes that these kids will have better opportunities. And sometimes these kids end up, in servitude, being exploited and abused, ending up as houseboys or housegirls. So this program was founded so the children can be supported to learn in place. This would happen by providing small business grants to the parents and covering the school costs of the children. So far, we had our maiden edition in October, and we had 3 families sponsored with 11 of their children having scholarships. And on Sunday, we got another 3 families with 8 children. So the 3 families got 250,000 naira each, and the children, 8 of them, have their tuition fees covered up until the end of secondary school at least. So right now we're also trying to organize an event in April which is called a Walkathon, and this would be a walk from Agbo to Asaba, which is over 60 kilometers. It's a very ambitious task, and we've started training with a team of athletes at the Stephen Keshi Stadium here in Asaba. So far on the 18th, we did a 10-kilometer walk round. That's about 25 laps at the stadium, and that went successfully. On Saturday, the 25th, we went back, we did 20 kilometers, which is 50 laps around the field there. And that also went well. So we're hoping in 2 weeks, we'll go and do 30 kilometers in the community and build our way up till we're ready for 60 plus kilometers. So far so good. We thank God. Everything is going okay. We're looking to partner with a few organizations and get things going solidly.
Great. I was going to pick out something from your lectures all about scholarships and stuff. Quite motivating. Sports is all about taking the kids off the streets. I want to really key with you, and I want to kind of curious to ask what is pushing this passion. I mean, it's a new sport, and how did you come about, making it popular with these students that you've been able to discover? You want to let us in?
Okay, so the history is so long, and so I moved out of Nigeria in 2009, and I lived for a few years in UK, and then I moved to Canada, and I've been there for almost 13 years. But I've always worked in social services. I'm a social worker by training, and I've been helping marginalized populations abroad. And it's always been in my heart to come back and do something, because I'm the need here is a lot more, right? Those governments are functioning. I mean, I'm not saying Nigerian government isn't functioning, but those governments have things in place to support their citizens a bit more, right? And often they can get their university school costs covered without having to worry about anything. Here, sometimes with both parents, there's still a lot of struggle, there's still a lot of turmoil. So it was always in my heart to just come back and do something here. And then I've been so fortunate to be connected to different people who have been doing different things. I know someone who is a colleague of mine in Toronto, Canada. He worked from Toronto to United States, which is over 100 kilometers.
Wow.
So that inspired me to also come and do.
There's this similarity, we're talking about marathon, which is about 60 kilometers.
Yes.
But this sport is like over a marathon.
Yes.
And the marathon, you kind of run, if not fast running, but this is walkathon.
Yes.
And you walk, this distances you are talking about, do you have the duration? How do you get the winners? Is it duration or the timing?
Okay. So this walk is more to demonstrate, like the caption, we're captioning it, we're choosing to walk on behalf of those who have to. So this is demonstrating like the hardship the average Nigerian faces just to make ends meet, right? So just toiling and toiling each day. So this walk, we're hoping to do it, to complete over 60 kilometers in about 11 hours.
Wow.
So we're hoping to walk non-stop.
That's massive. Walking from Agbo to Asaba.
Yes, sir.
Wow. You have is there a age grade or is this open?
So right now we're training with teens and about 20-year-olds, so young adults mostly. So
you don't have, for youth, it's an open sport. Anybody can partake.
It's open, but because it's such a huge task, over 60 kilometers, we need to train to prepare. We don't want to bring anybody who's going to collapse on that day, right?
Exactly.
So we have a team that we're training with. It's still open. If anybody can join us in the next week or two, there's still that opportunity, so we can all train together and be prepared when the time comes.
Wow, this deserves a massive awareness. Why is it? You're just coming around, but then we are doing the stuff already, doing the awareness state. You talk about open. I understand because 60 kilometer distance is not meant for kids. I think you're looking at you have a category. Say 20 years least age. The 15 upwards or from 25 upwards. Just want to get it.
Yes. So we have, I think the youngest is about 15 so far on the team. Okay. So it's above that. We want at least, we don't want anyone too young.
You have a 40-year, 50-year person?
I believe so. Okay. I believe so. So it's a wide range of ages.
Okay. Now, sports normally is, a lot of people go into sports, but the monetary and the rewards staying. What is in for this sports?
Oh, so that's because we are fostering hopes, right? And we do want to foster people, right? Empower people and partner with them to achieve what they want to achieve in life. So we're talking to the youth, trying to see where they see themselves in future and how we can support them to make sure they achieve those goals.
That's a great one. This is Delta State, for example. The Sports Commission is parent of sports. Are you in any way collaboration with the Sports Commission or is it the Parliament of Sports? Are you? Is it so? You got sponsors, you got collaborators. What are the guys? You can't just do this alone.
Yes.
You talk about scholarships and let us in.
Yes. So we're talking to a few people, and someone who's quite prominent has already shown interest in collaborating. Okay. Everything is not sealed, so I don't want to mention their name just yet. But there's a lot of interest, and we're just connecting with people right now, and we're very open to partnering with people who are interested in what we're doing.
Yeah, you said you are currently planning things. I know, for example, in the football slots, in the football game, you practice, you do trainings.
Yes, exactly.
How do you put these guys into training? Is it like training to acquaint them with the kind of sports they are going to?
Yeah, so a lot of them are athletes already and already in a training program. So we just come and do additional training.
So where do you do your training?
At Stephen Keshi Stadium in
Wow.
Asaba. Yes, so we have coaches who are also helping us
Okay.
get the team up to shape and ready in time.
Okay, you see I know the main bowl. Is it the track you ride, you
Yes,
walk around?
exactly, is at the track.
Say about how many
So
laps?
we did 25 laps, which is 10K the first time.
Wow, the last time I did 10 laps, man, I was like, wow, yes, I think I can get the feeling now. 25 laps is a whole lot of
Yes.
distance, you know.
And then on Saturday we did 50 laps, which is 20K.
So I don't tell you like, because the guy watching us right now wants to be part of it. How's it going to be? Can it come around to be part of this?
It just needs, and that's the thing. You don't need to be someone who goes to the gym every single day or anything like that. You just need to be fairly fit and determined. I think it's determination that's really going to help us complete the walk.
So that's the criteria.
That's the criteria for the most part.
Now, excuse me, now a young boy and a young man is watching us right now, and he wants to be part of it. You have a contact, or you just come to Stephen Keshi Stadium and boom, is involved.
So they can speak to Coach Terry.
Okay, right there at the Stephen Keshi Stadium.
At the Stephen
Coach
Keshi.
Terry of the basketball. Oh, I know. Coach Terry. What is the sport? What sport does he coach in the
That's a
stadium?
very good question.
Okay, Coach Terry. I know Coach
Okay,
Terry.
Coach Terry.
I know one in the basketball. I know one in the golf. I know one. There are many coaches
There's
there. Right?
a Coach Fidelis and there's Coach Oviri.
Okay, Oviri.
Yes.
Okay, so yes,
We're working with all of
exactly.
them.
So that means
Yes.
the guy is interested, who's interested, can come to the Stephen Keshi Stadium. You have time for just anytime come to the stadium, you see guys training.
So our next training is on February 8th
Okay.
at 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
But it would be best to connect with them before then. So
Okay, that means, for instance, now today is Tuesday. If I go to the stadium tomorrow, Wednesday morning, I can catch up with people training.
possibly. Yes.
Really? So it's an everyday thing.
So they train on their own, but then we come together and train together as well. So
Okay.
I train on my own, they train on their own, then we come together.
Those guys that train on their own, they are aware they want to participate
Yes, yes.
in the
yeah,
sport.
yeah.
Yes, I think I need to give you thumbs up
Thank
because
you.
it's not easy, you know, to really bring out guys, you know, to partake in sports. I know sports is a unifying factor. And with the present condition of our country today, Nigeria, I think this is a way of escape or a way of empowerment, so to say, because like you said, scholarships are involved, and you can get somebody. I heard you said somebody won 350,000 or 150,000.
250,000. Three
Wow.
families were awarded 250,000 each this last Sunday on
What was that?
26th.
What was that sport? What was the distance on that?
Oh, so that is separate from the Walkathon.
Okay.
So this is our program, Fostering Hopes. We
Okay.
empower
Okay.
low-income
Okay.
families.
Fostering Hopes.
Yes. So we awarded 3 families on Sunday with 250,000 each and covering the fees of their children
Their
up until
children.
post-secondary, hopefully. by
Wow.
God's grace.
So this one that is coming up from Walkathon, where is it coming up?
April.
April.
April. We don't have a fixed
Okay,
date for
so
April.
how many are we looking at? Is it like marathon that everybody can, maybe about 20, 30 athletes?
So we're looking at least 40 athletes.
40
by God's
athletes,
grace,
and you have a start point.
yes. So those are things we're finalizing right now.
Okay. And the winner will go, are you going to get a winner? Is it 3? Is it
So
first, second,
we
third,
don't
or-
want to look at it as winners per se, because we want to do it together. We want to try and walk at the same pace.
Okay, so
Right.
if 40 athletes, for example, start the race
Yes.
and they all finish it, all of them get prizes. Is that what you're saying?
Somewhat. Somewhat. Don't hold me to it.
Yeah.
But there are ways we want to.
Not everybody can finish the kilometer. Not everybody can walk from
Yes.
Agota Saba.
Exactly.
People will surely drop out. I know the marathons, I covered the Opepe marathon in Edo State. I know a lot of people drop out when, that is Hilly Town in Edo. I covered it yearly. And the 10-kilometer marathon in Lagos, which I will go to cover as well. I know people, it's about the first 3, to get prizes. So this is kind of open.
We'll
So
recognize
you
people
can
for
even
sure.
get as much as 10 people getting prizes.
We're going to recognize people, definitely.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, Lucia, I think I have to thank you so much. So it was kind of impromptu too. Actually, I invited your elder brother, the rugby coach. I actually told my director, my producer, and said, we're going for rugby. But kind of impromptu, but I think we have to come back here to do more of this.
Thank you.
live
This was